Man, football is really back. Like this match of Liverpool versus Bournemouth wasn't freaking banger. Like first match of Prem was nothing but an absolute box office of a match. This wasn't a friendly or community shield, so we saw Liverpool in an actual match. And well, there are some things to be discussed because they won the match in dramatic way, rest assured. But this match again was proving the same point. Again and again, Liverpool's defensive frailty, like this Liverpool side is stacked in attack, but defensively they are porous. If nothing else in defensive transition, they split in matter of seconds. And Bournemouth were really putting some serious pressure on them time and time again. And they were just constantly getting exposed. Like their defensive structure is just not right because they need Garvin Birch. Even though he's suspended, his loss is clearly visible, and they shouldn't be reliable so much on one guy because Garvin Birch orchestrates the game, controls the tempo, and defensively, it's not like he's world class or something. But as a DM, he great and at least better than both McAllister and Soboslai. The double pivot of McAllister and Soboslai is just not right. As Soboslai is not a DM, he's makeshift for now because his real game was seen when he was pushed up top as 10. Because that's his position. He's got that grit and work rate. That's why Slot has pushed him as a DM, but it won't work. Liverpool need to be better at defensive transition because if Bournemouth were more clinical, the scoreline would have been a lot different. Overall, it was an exciting game from both teams. Liverpool made an excellent comeback after Semenyo equalized. Hugo Ekitike was brilliant, by far the best player for Liverpool. He looks settled in. Yeah, there's still lack of coordination in this Liverpool side. Like you can see how they are still not on same wavelength and chemistry is still yet to develop, which should have been. But it's just match day one and there a lot more room to grow for this Liverpool. As for Ekitike, he wasn't bullied by Bournemouth's defenders, that's for sure, because a lot of people thought physicality of Prem would cause him issue. But I don't think he was going at it with full strength. He was mobile, constantly moving around. If the ball's not arriving, dropping deep to collect it himself, he scored a goal. In same manner where McAllister opened up a beautiful pass for him. And he was a bit lucky there to get away from defenders and managed to slot it home. And then also got on assist for himself for Gakpo's goal. Overall, exceptional game from Gakpo was good. He scored a great goal, was involved a lot in attack. His work rate was commendable. As usual, as Kerkez was getting exposed at times, Salah had brilliant game, was creating some great chances today, but no one was able to come at the end of it. And he ended the game by scoring an absolute beauty. Like that goal alone shows his dedication. He ran after a loose ball, got it waited for others to arrive, created the space, and just placed it with ease with his weak foot. Nonetheless, as for Florian Wirtz, he had a tough game. I won't say we had bad game, but it was decent, nothing special, which you do accept from him now. But let's be honest, it's just the first match. So we should allow him to settle him before judging him. He was muscled out too easily. Prem's physicality is what's going to cause him a bit of trouble because he got robbed quite a lot of time and it just wasn't his day to be. Honest, Chiasa came as sub and put an heroic performance. Like, I am happy for the lad. Came scored. The winner was brilliant. He was going to into challenges, pressing relentlessly. Even though he was out of position, he was great. I want to see more of him. Plus, I've noticed that Liverpool actually has squad depth issue. Like, they've got no other strikers except Ekitike to sub him rather than going for Isak. It would be better to go for cheaper one who can play bench role as Ekitike looks like the guy for Liverpool. Because how will they play both of them together? Because they can't put anyone of them on bench. Plus, two striker system won't work because that would need some serious changes and sacrifices in the team, which would take a lot of time for Liverpool to settle to their new formation. So let's see, what does Liverpool decide to do? McAllister. Good game from him, got a great assist for Ekitike's goal, had more responsibility due to Garvey being suspended, and he did it well. But still pairing him with Sobo in double pivot, isn't that, I feel it causes a bit of disbalance in team. Then Zoboslai had a decent game. Like again, I like his determination, but as a DM, he's not it. Like as a 8 or 10, he's brilliant. Sobo abilities in final thirds are brilliant in the last few minutes where he was pushed up top. He could see that he was putting pressure and getting those loose balls. He was the one who initiated Chiesa's goal. And I really love his ability where he switches the ball from deep. Some of the switches he did were treat to watch. Then Kirkes had decent game. Nothing special against his former club, Van Dijk. Good made some crucial blocks, clearances and all. But both Konate and him are just getting exposed, man. They are getting caught up in defensive transition. Frimpong, decent game, but he wasn't involved a lot in attack. Like Liverpool needs to use him in counters, man. His pace is what would be differential, but he wasn't involved, which made them a bit lopsided. Then Allison made some good saves, could have gotten an assist, but Salah was off. I think overall good game from Liverpool, recovered their momentum in last minutes of the match, but still they need to be more sharp and coordinated. They still lack that chemistry which takes time, but they don't have luxury of that defensive structure, needs to improve a lot. As for Bournemouth, they were just unlucky, man. Like, after conceding 2 goals, their thoughts process was, let's get this game over with. But eventually, they pulled off a draw, which would have been. But Liverpool came back like they've lost some ballers in their defense, yet they managed to put on a show. And it wasn't even one-sided domination because Bournemouth really did put on some serious pressure on Liverpool and made them struggle and exposed their weakness again and again. Semenyo was brilliant, scored a brace. He was a menace for Kirkes, constantly putting pressure on him. Then Brooks had a good game. Got an assist, was neat with his dribbles. Same with Tavernier, had a good game, and Petrovic had a good. Despite conceding 4 goals, he made some brilliant saves throughout the match. So it was exciting match of football after a while. And now I feel complete because without this matches like gets hella boring. So see you on next review. But if you've watched the video this far, so make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That would help a lot, and thank you for watching the video. Peace out.